friends, welcome to today's how-to. Today we'll be learning how to draw Ariel.
So first let's get started by drawing in the eyes. So on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a curved line that arches down towards the bottom of our page. Coming up above that in the corner now, we're going to curve our line all the way around and over towards the left, and we're going to scoop that out and over for the eyelash. Now from here, we're going to curve that line in at a point, and then now we're going to arch this down all the way in towards the bottom. From here on top now, we're going to continue to curve this line all the way around, and we're going to bring that over and out towards the right. And now we'll come in and draw in our right eye. So coming down on a diagonal again, at the same height here, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then arching that out towards the side. From here now, we're going to curve that in where the eyelash will be, arching that in. Now from here in the corner, we're going to curve this line all the way around and then arching that back up and over, connecting that there. And then now on the top portion here, we're going to curve this around, bringing that all the way out and over towards the top. Coming back over to our left eye now, we're going to draw a small arch line. And then moving over towards the right-hand side, we're going to draw an arch line coming around from the left and then down towards the bottom. Now from here in the right-hand side of each eye, we're going to draw in a small circle for the highlight of the eye. Now coming in behind this, we're going to draw in another half circle, arching this around, bringing that in towards our smaller circle, and then coming behind that and arching that around and down towards the bottom. We'll come beside that on the right-hand side and replicate that, so curving that around and in towards our smaller circle, and then arching that around and down towards the bottom again. We'll draw the nose now. So over on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a small arch line that comes around. Stepping beside that, we're going to draw in another curved line right beside it. Now coming down beside this, we're going to curve our line all the way around, bringing this in and then back up towards the top. And now we'll come in on a diagonal and draw in the mouth. So coming up on a diagonal on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a small curved line. And then coming down on a diagonal again, we're going to draw in another curved line. Now from here, we're going to draw in a curved line from left to right, arching this all the way around and in. On the top, we're going to arch this line up, dipping it in the middle, bringing it back up, and then arching that back down and over on the right. And then now again, on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line all the way around, bringing that up and over on the right. Now let's come up above and draw in the eyebrows. So on the left-hand side, we're going to draw a straight line that comes up. On the bottom now, we're going to bring our line out towards the left and then arching that down at a point. Coming back on towards the top now, we're going to bring this line back out towards the left and then arching that down, connecting it at a point again. Moving over towards the right now, we're going to draw in another straight line. On the bottom, we're going to draw a curved line that arches out and down towards the right. And then coming up above that, we're going to curve this around, following that line, arching it and joining it at the corner there. Let's move up on a diagonal now, and we're going to draw in the flower that's going to go in her hair. So we're going to draw a small circle right in the center. Let's come out to the right of that, arching our line out and over towards the right. And we'll do the same thing, just arching this out and over towards the left. Now from here on the bottom, we're going to connect this by curving this around and then bringing that up and over towards the right. And then we'll do the same thing on the left, curving that around and then up and over towards the left. In the middle now, on the left-hand side, we're going to curve our line out towards the top, arching that in and then back up. And then coming further in towards the top, we're going to follow that pattern, so curving it in, bringing it out, and then arching it over and in, connecting it at a point there. In the middle of all of these now, we're just going to draw a curved line that follows the shape of each leaf. Let's come over in towards the middle now and draw in the hair. So in the middle here, we're going to curve this around in towards the bottom, arching that around and then down. Moving further over towards the top now, we're going to curve this line out towards the right and then arching this around and bringing this all the way over and in where our eye is. Now underneath this, we're going to draw in a small line, curving this around to frame in the top of the head. And then coming in underneath, we're going to continue this line down, bringing it out for the cheek and curving it back in. Now from here, we're going to frame in the rest of the hair. So coming up above, we're going to curve this line around, bringing this all the way over and in towards the side of the face again. Moving up above that now, we're going to arch this line up towards the top, arching this back down and over towards the flower. And then now from here on the top, we're going to curve this all the way around, bringing that in towards the flower again. We're going to continue to curve this line all the way around and through. And then now from here, we're going to arch this line all the way around, dipping this in and then dipping this all the way back out and over towards the bottom left of our page. Let's continue to frame in the face now. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this line around, bringing this all the way over and in, connecting that in towards the middle underneath the lip. And then now from here for the top of the arm, we're going to extend further out from this line and we're going to arch this all the way around and then out towards the left, connecting that. Coming in behind this now, we're going to curve our line around and up for the ear. And then in the middle here, we're just going to bring our line down and then up for the side of the hair. Moving over towards the left again, where the point is here, we're just going to curve this around, connecting that in and over towards the flower. And then now from here, we're going to draw in the arm underneath. So moving further over to the right, we're going to arch this line all the way around, bringing this out and over towards the left. And now we're going to draw in the fingers. So over on the bottom here, we're going to arch this line around, curving that around and then in. Dropping a little bit lower, we're going to arch this out towards the left, bringing that around and then in again. Coming a little bit lower one more time, we're going to arch this up towards the top, curving this around and then back in. And then one more time for the pinky, we're going to curve this out towards the left, bringing this back in. And then now from here, we're just going to close this off by drawing a curved line that comes around and in towards the wrist. We'll come in underneath now and draw in the shoulder. So we're going to curve this line around, bringing this all the way down and out towards the left. Coming in underneath that now, starting in the middle, we'll curve this line in, down, and then underneath for our second arm. Now from here on the right-hand side, we're going to draw in the tail. So on the right-hand side, we're going to curve this line down and then bringing that out and over towards the right. Now coming over towards underneath where the elbow is in our second arm, we're going to curve this line down and then bring this all the way out and over, connecting that at a point there. Now from here on the top, we're going to curve this line out, bringing that up, and then we're going to arch this all the way around and back in towards that point. And then dropping underneath again, we're going to curve this out towards the right, bringing that up. And then starting at the point again, we're going to curve this all the way around, bringing this over and up and in towards the bottom there. Now we're going to draw two curved lines that follow this pattern. So in the middle, we're going to arch this around, down, and then up. Dropping a little bit lower, replicating that. We're going to come directly underneath, curving this down, and then out towards the right, and then dropping a little bit lower and doing that again one more time. Now coming over towards the left, in the middle here, we're going to curve this line out towards the left and then arching that down. We're going to close this off with a straight line there. Now from here to the left of that, we're going to curve this line around and then bringing that in. And now we'll draw in the bottom of the tail. So coming underneath, we're going to curve this line all the way around, bringing this over and in and then back up. And now let's frame in the rest of the hair. So over on the right hand side, in the middle here, we're going to curve this line out towards the right, arching that over and in again. From here now, we're going to curve this line around and down towards the bottom of the tail. Over on the left hand side, now we're going to arch a small line that comes in. Coming back into the corner here, we're going to curve this all the way around, and we're just going to follow this all the way around and in towards the underneath of the tail. Coming up above this now, we're going to draw in the clamshell. So on the left-hand side, we're going to curve this around and then back in. And then coming up above that, we're just going to curve that around and then up towards the bottom of the arm. And then now from here, we're just going to draw the strap. So we're going to draw two curved lines that come out and over towards the left, and just dropping a little bit lower, we'll replicate that as well. And that is it. That's how you draw Ariel. You can pause the video and color it the way that I have done, or you can change your colors up if you'd like. If you enjoyed today's video, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to the channel, and also drop a comment below suggesting any more characters that you'd love to learn to draw next. Thanks so much for joining me on today's tutorial, and I'll see you all on the next one.